Joel, this is an addendum on installing the wheels and also on inflating the tires. So I've got the front wheel back on here, and I haven't yet moved down the brake lever. I'm going to actually bring my work light here. See if that helps. Okay, that lever is still up, and I need to close it so the brakes will work. It's easier to get the wheel on the tire through the brakes if the tire is not all the way inflated yet. And then once I have it on, then I push the brake lever down so that the brakes will work. Down all the way. And then I spin the wheel a little bit to make sure that it spins, because sometimes if you don't get the skewer all the way into the dropouts on one side or the other, then it will rub on one side of the brakes or the other. So in fact, that happened the first time I tried this, and then I had to release this lever and push up further into the dropouts and tighten it again, and then it spun fine. But so test that after you close this lever, and always remember to close this lever. Okay, so that was it on wheels. Road bike tires work at high pressures. I think that these tires go to 130 pounds. I wouldn't start that way with 130 pounds, but that's, I think, their max. And you want more pressure, air pressure, in the back tire than in the front, because you have more weight on the back than in the front. I would recommend starting something like 115 pounds in the back and 100 to 105 in the front. So a 15 to 10 psi difference between the back and the front. And these tires, these wheels, have Presta valves. Those are the skinny European ones. They come with plastic caps, but you don't use that when you ride. The plastic caps are not dust covers like with the Schrader valves on your kids' bikes. They're only to protect the tube from this pointy part when the tube is not being used. So you don't put the plastic caps on. You have to unscrew the end of this until it stops, and then you can inflate it. And you'll be best off with a pump like this one. This is a cheap Walmart pump. You could get a better one. But it has Schrader and Presta. Right now, let's see. There's Schrader big, and then I can just switch it to Presta smaller, like that. And that way you have a pump that can do your kids' bikes and your bike. Most pumps have both, but in some of the pumps that don't have a switch like this, you have to actually take out an insert and turn it around to go from Presta to Schrader, which is more of a bother. Okay, so that's the addendum.